So we just got hit with some bad news. Record-setting hotness in Vegas, about 110 degrees. So, which means it affects our takeoff. We could either take off later, like 10 p.m. once it cools down, or we take off when we originally scheduled.
10 p.m.?
Yeah, or we take off when we were originally scheduled, but we have to stop somewhere and refuel.
Why 10 p.m.?
What do you think Coach is gonna do?
Take off normal? 10 p.m.?
Which means we won't get into Atlanta probably till, shoot, if we're taking off at 4, we get in at 10:45. It's 5, 6, 7.
All right, Ty, what do you think we should do?
Honestly, I think we should always stay on schedule, never deviate from schedule. And I feel like that's what Coach is gonna say, right, Sam? What you think?
I think he's gonna say that too.
Yeah.
It's the weather. Sometimes life just throws stuff at you, man, but you gotta live life on life's terms. You can't be reactive. You gotta control your own thermostat.
Great. Now let's do the tattoo tour. What's the newest one?
Newest one is right here.
Oh shoot, that's when he was born, y'all.
Yeah, year I was born.
1951.
Year my grandparents got married. We got a couple other appointments in the books. Don't tell Coach. Not so good news. It's about 110 in Vegas, which means it affects how we take off. So we can either take off original time, but we have to touch down and refuel, or we wait until it cools off and take off later.
Touchdown and refuel?
Yeah.
What you mean touchdown?
We got to stop somewhere along the way to Atlanta to refuel.
We have a bet on which one you're gonna choose.
Where you pointing that thing, boy?
Listen, never flying commercial again.
Okay.
Good area. Music is appropriate for my walk. You say you catch the beat?
Oh yeah, you say you're getting summer
I think
fun.
it's healthy. I gotta get something fine. I gotta get right. I get right. I'm thinking about actually wearing the pants and the jersey that the kids wear during the game.
Come on, bro.
I'm just saying. Why not?
You might as well wear.
What do they do in baseball?
You wear the same thing? Yeah, they wear the
You're
same thing.
So why not football?
I don't know.
Why not?
Most of the coaches probably can't fit it.
They want to be okay. They ain't got nothing to do with me. Am I wrong for that?
No, you're not wrong.
That's what I'm saying.
You're not wrong. This is a proper setup right here, as you know. I love my tea. Everything you need. Damn, Sam, where'd you put these on?
Don't hit me up for shoes. I don't have any. We're out. GNC.
There it is. He made himself. Good to see you. Welcome to Vegas. Everything good? Everything's great. I'm Eric. The president and co-founder. Yeah. Awesome.
President of beverages.
Yeah,
we met.
He's the one slinging your drink. Trust me, I do faces.
But yeah, every year, probably from January till about early July, just packed with speaking appearances. Honestly, a lot of conferences like this, the companies will just hit us up directly, from ranging from like stuff like this, tech companies, conferences, all of that.
Yeah. Cool. This is part of recruiting too. This is also how we recruit, because a lot of people out there, they have kids.
Of course, yeah.
So this
All
is
these
how we do
GNC
that.
parents out there right now, I'm sure some of them got somebody, at least one maybe.
I don't know where they want to do this at.
Right there.
Go right here.
See that balancing right there?
Going straight on StockX.
Yeah, right.
2,000.
Yeah, if we see these sold, these are the only ones signed right now. We know exactly where they came from.
No, that's actually true. These are the only two. These are the only two that he signed.
Like almost like serial number.
So if you see any other ones, bro, that's fake.
In short, the message to get across is just Red Conwine and GNC partnering to drive traffic in store, drive retail sales, and then be a partner beyond just commerce.
I'm serious, like you guys don't understand, like dreams really do come true. To shop in GNC to now come to the time and the date that I have a product with Redcon that's going to be in GNC, and I'm the little nappy head kid that was going in there to find something to get me cut up and ripped up and looking good. This is unbelievable, so I thank you. I thank you.
Appreciate it. And we kind of set up Coach Prime.
God would never take me to anything that's already beautiful. He don't deal with me like that. I go into desolate places, desolate times, to desolate people, to people that is in need of an injection of hope and dreaming and aspiration, and courage and just confidence. That's where he takes me. And that's where I landed in Boulder, Colorado. I'm a Florida boy that lives in Texas. How in the heck am I in Colorado? So there had to be God. It was whisper. It wasn't about money. It wasn't about the finances. It wasn't about the fame. It wasn't about the opportunity. It was about the calling that God had on my life, and I absolutely love it. I've never gone anywhere that was already fixed. I've always been called to places that need that injection, that need that spirit, that need that. There's somebody in here right now that's going through something. Isn't everybody in here going through something? We got a child that's tripping right now. Trust me. We got a job that we don't know if it's secure or it's not a career. We health issues. We all have something that we're going back to. Thank God we got to come here to get away from it for a minute. Then we get to go back home to the bull junk that we got to go back home to. But thank God we still have opportunity. Every last one of y'all have opportunity, and that's what I love. All I need is a chance. So you mean to tell me you're going to drop me in a locker room full of men and you don't think that I'm going to change it? You can't put me into anything and I don't change it. When I walked up here, remember it was about 72 when I walked out of here. It's about 68 right now, isn't it? Change. I'm a product of change. I'm a conduit of change, and I'm thankful. I have a standard and a commitment to excellence. I have a work ethic that's impeccable. I have a thought process that's unfathomable. And the standard, and I'm not going to change. I'm 56 years old. I know I don't look it. But I'm 56 years old, and I ain't got no plans on changing no time soon. So it's not going to be me, so obviously it's got to be you. So change is inevitable, and due to accolades that you mentioned, you could have went on for a while, but you mentioned some of my accolades. Like, I'm a winner.
Yeah.
I win.
You've
you
won a
just
lot.
give me a little time and I'm gonna win. That's what I've done my whole life. I've won in education, in athletics, in life. I've always won. So I'm gonna win now. It's just a matter of time. But I understand that I cannot win without the proper team. Everybody, and some of you think you can win on your own. You can't win on your own. We need the right players on the team. So sometimes you got to get rid of this, you got to bring in this, you got to get this right, you got to get that into shape. But overall, you're just being a coach and a manager and doctoring your team. Because I got to win. If winning ain't important, take the darn scoreboard down. As long as you leave a scoreboard up there, that means you keep a score. Then I got to win. Take the scoreboard down and I'll play for fun.
Really? Would you play for fun?
If you take the scoreboard down.
Okay. But the scoreboard in life all the time.
It's the scoreboard of life.
Yes. So what I take away from you, gotta be smart. You gotta have drive.
Yeah.
You gotta have resilience. You just gotta keep going at it, no matter what.
You gotta want it.
Gotta want it.
You gotta want it. I'm from anybody from Florida in here?
Here.
Okay. See,
Miami.
back in Miami, you had Highline, you had a dog track, right? Right? You had the dog track. You had these beautiful greyhounds that was groomed for this match, for this race. That they had the muzzles around their faces, so when they ran around the corridor of the track, that they could bite the rabbit that was running around the inside of the track. Anybody still with me? Yeah. What's your rabbit? What's your rabbit? See, I've always had a rabbit that ran, that I was trying to apprehend, that I was chasing, that I was trying to go get. You get too darn comfortable. You playing and petting your rabbit. I'm going to get my rabbit. I'm still chasing my rabbit. My rabbit was my mama. Let me explain. My mama worked 2 jobs so they could see each other. They never met. My mama worked her butt off. My mother never saw me play a game in high school, football, baseball, or basketball. And I was him before they even created him. I was the man. She never saw me. So I built up this complex, this figure of my imagination that he was prime before his prime. I ain't need your hand claps. I ain't need your pat on the back. I didn't need your data boys. Well, nobody there to see me play. I was my own guy. I congratulated me. I told me I was a bad boy. I looked in the mirror and said, you go, boy, you ain't no joke. Ooh, I did that for me. I didn't trust or leave that to you because my mama was my rabbit. So I worked my butt off because I told her when I was 7 years old, I'm going to be rich one day. I'm going to make a lot of money. You're never going to have to work another day in your life. And I stayed true to that. You talked about me, but I didn't care. You ridiculed me, but I didn't give a darn. You mocked me, but so what? Because I kept my eyes on my rabbit. And that was my mama. Because she never saw me play. Never saw me play. So it was my dream and my goal and my aspiration and my will that I was going to retire her. And she was never going to have to work another day of her life. My mother lives with me right now. And guess what? Since 1988, she ain't never worked a day of her life. We'll quit on ourselves. But when we're doing it for someone else, no. I got 3 kids in the crib. I can't quit. I got grandmas in the hospital. I can't shut this thing down. No, I'm staying with my aunt. She's taking me in when nobody would take me in, and I owe her. We all have the propensity to quit on ourselves, but if this involves someone else, we won't. That's why she was my rabbit. I need a rabbit. You need a rabbit. You got to do this for somebody other than yourself. This thing is bigger than you. That's why I love team. I rarely ever do business with somebody that hadn't been on a team. Because they don't have that thought process of us. It's I. Although Dion has I in the middle, Wynn has I in the middle, Prime has I in the middle, I don't like that thing I like team. And all my wonderful memories have come with a team or a unit or us. And I love that. Let them bring phones. Put the phone in the darn bucket and talk to each other. You don't talk no more. You don't communicate. You don't even know each other. You've been working with somebody for 5 years. You don't even know their last name. You don't even know they have kids. And you basically don't care. That's not a winning culture. That's an I culture. To build a winning culture, it has to be about everyone in there. Because when you win, everyone gets a ring. You don't just win if they're a Super Bowl and this person don't get a ring and they've been there the whole journey. No, everyone gets a ring. I want everybody in here to win. If GNC, if you want to do a new thing, if you want to go back to where you were once before, you got to figure out, how can I do more with what I have right now? When somebody don't have to tell you to do it. I shouldn't have to walk by your desk and your job site and tell you what to do. You should know what to do. Do your homework and do more than expected. I could be just a cornerback. I was a kick returner too. I wasn't just a kick returner. I was a receiver too. I wasn't just a receiver and a kick returner and a cornerback. I was a motivator. I wasn't just a motivator, a kick returner, a receiver, and a cornerback. I was a leader. I could keep going all day. But you got to be more than you signed up to be. That's one of the traits of leadership. That's one of the traits of success. That's one of the traits of winning. Exercise your gift like no other. If you're a backup singer, baby, sing. If you're a backup dancer, get back there and dance, because you never know when he's going to go down. And you have to just slide your butt up there and do your thing. but you got to be ready. Everybody want an opportunity, but are you really ready? And that's one thing I'm thankful for, and I thank God for, that the opportunities that he's given me and he's afforded me, I've been ready. Because I've been on the desert, on the backside, preparing for it. People say, oh, you just became Coach Prime. No, baby, I was coaching youth football for the last 20 years. When I went to the Hall of Fame in 2011, I took 7 busloads of kids with me. You know why? We went to Memphis and played a game. We went to Louisville, Kentucky and played a game. Well, then we played a game in Canton, Ohio. So now you think I just became Coach Prime. No, I've been doing this for a long time. God had just had me on the backside of the desert until he pushed me out to the light. Now you just seeing something you think it's just happened. It just happened. Been doing this for a while, and I absolutely love it. So some of you that's in the dark, in the shadows right now, that's doing your thing, God sees you. You never know when you're going to be elevated. So be prepared for your opportunity. Because when you get in that light, baby, you better sing. You better sing.
Thank you for your message, Coach.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate you. God bless you.
I'm in for it.
If they ain't winning, what are you here for?
While we playing the game. Take the scoreboard down and we'll be cool. Load the scoreboard up, we gotta win.
I'm sorry, let's go for that.
Like for real.
Well, we have a
Just
lot.
think about that.
No, we have a lot of people. In fact, it's even funny. Like, I have a GNC in San Francisco where Montana still goes every time.
Unbelievable,
Buys
man.
stuff. I mean, it's because, like, I talked about it. In the 90s, I bought something at GNC. I bought Creatine, right? Because
It's huge.
you couldn't get anywhere else,
Yeah,
right?
that's right.
It was kind of like, oh,
That's right.
is it really legal or not legal?
That's exactly right.
In 2010s, I was selling the GNC. I was actually selling into GNC. And then, like, in the 20s, I actually retired for 3 years. And I was off. I was not doing any work anymore. And the owners called me up and were like, hey, you want to come in? And I said, no. And they called me up again. They said, you want to come in? I was like, no. And they called me up again and they said, hey, listen, we really need you. We want you to show up. You know this shit. You know what's going on.
Right.
And so we're looking for somebody who we can trust. Because trust is a big
Trust
thing.
is everything.
Because, like,
Trust is everything.
yeah. If you're going to hand a company to somebody,
That's right.
you want to trust them. So I came back in. I'm loving it. I'm loving it because.
I haven't been here.
Okay.
Fantastic.
She on the game.
Ready to go?
That's it. That's it right there.
There you
Let
go.
me get one too. Let me get her informed.
Okay,
Guys here.
well, better go.
Good job, Sam. You're a good man, Sam.
Alright, I got it here. Boom.
Darius, we've met through my son filming and doing video work, so he's been with us for a long time.
No, sir.
And Sam, how many years has this been you, sir?
I think 5.
Nice to see you again. Glad you're back.
What's up, man?
Big stock here.
I don't know about that.
Welcome.
Sorry, I haven't met you. My name is.
Hi, great to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Jean-Pierre.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
A speech that you had to.
Okay, it ain't, I never say a next, like we got next.
Okay, perfect. Let's I want it to be as realistic as possible for
Okay.
you. I wanted to follow your tone and your cadence as well. So, okay, I'm ready when you are.
So give me the tone, talk to me, give me the tone, give me the feeling.
Okay, so to give you an idea of the first 8, it's you coaching different athletes of a football player, coaching an athlete.
Locker room talk. Locker room speech.
Correct.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
it's you pretty much coaching the Redcon 1 audience, depending
Gotcha.
on what they're doing.
Got you. 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1.
And we're ready.
Darius is a good man. We don't know what he doing now. We don't know where he goes. He goes down to the complex to work out. We seen him on film. He really does do that. I don't care what y'all say. We watched him. He goes down there, he meanders around a bit, then he runs some laps, 2 or 3, then he leaves. But you know, he says he can't sleep, and that's how he does what he does. So I'm happy. And he's on Redcon 1. But
And we got that up specifically for Darius.
Yeah, I need that.
There is some of that clip so I can get you that one.
That's a new
With
YouTube
the
intro.
enhancements. That'll be the intro to the pregame.
No,
Derek
this
segment.
is the intro to my YouTube channel now.
I love it.
I'll give you a smoking intro.
Oh, you will?
What's up?
Are you guys all done?
Yeah.
Nah, they can't get a bigger plane, so we either got to stop in Dallas, which will take an added 30 minutes to an hour, or we fly out later tonight and do like a red eye and land at like 6 in the morning. So I think we're gonna stop in Dallas because there's no commercial flights. The commercial flight takes off at 5 something and gets you in at like 12:30, which is gonna be the same. Plus, we're running like an hour ahead of schedule right now, so if we keep this pace, we're getting out of here earlier. And you know what that means? I don't even know what that
It
means.
means leave me alone.
We went to the restroom.
Coach Brian. I don't know what he's trying to do.
Oh, so there's some booties over there if you want to go.
I don't know what that means, but they told Darius it was some booties over there.
They did.
I ain't got nothing to do. Either way, it's fine with me. But I'm just saying they told Darius it's some booties over there, and he need to go get them. Or whatever that means.
I went to go get him.
Working with you again, man. We have a few scripts that we're going to go through, mainly for the commercials for your new energy drink, and then at the very end of the day we'll do some other teleprompter reads, and then that's all we have for you.
So what we got now?
So right now we have the commercial scripts. We're going to have you in your full wardrobe with your shoes. We're going to get some wide shots, close-up shots. We're going to go through the first 4 scripts.
Thank you.
What's up there?
You want to roll prompter?
The widest.
Can we roll the prompter?
We got right now. We got right now. This is your moment. You know, a lot of people just see the panning. The Malone, you got Sam or Malone if you're nasty.
Yep.
But it's another guy in there. A violent guy. Vicious guy. Radical guy. A guy that
Coach, I fight for you.
wants to, really deep down he wants to be in MMA.
He does though.
Yeah.
So what did he do on set the other day?
He shakes it up. He's not fighting for me half the time. He's fighting for him because he wants to get out earlier because he already got some set up in the next city.
Hey, we can go overtime today. I don't mind. I have nothing to do. If coach had to ask a player 3 separate times to do something and they still weren't doing it, and they said every single time, yeah, I got you, don't worry, I got you. What do you think is going to happen on the 3rd time? I don't even think he'll get
I don't
3
even
chances.
think. Yeah, it wouldn't get to the third time.
Yep. So I wait for 3 times, and finally Malone came out. I said, look, man, I asked you 3 times. I asked you 3 times already. This is the last time I'm going to tell you.
Yep. He did.
Coach pulled me aside.
What about that one dude that you did that MMA move on?
Which one? Full Nelson? Or?
You know, when you just went like that.
What was that?
The national championship game.
Oh, the dude who kept trying to take selfie videos with him as he's walking?
Oh, yeah. Those that Sam hit him.
You know, I'm part-time security, too.
Sam almost choked him out.
What was Coach saying? What was Coach saying today during his motivational talk? He goes, "Don't just be the role that you signed up for.
Oh,
You got to be
yeah,
many different
you're
roles."
right. He did
He's
say
a
that.
motivational player. He played
He
multiple
did say
positions.
that.
He played baseball. He played football. Look, I could be a day-to-day manager. I could be security. You name it.
He
I
could be a
fit the bill.
shooter.
Yep.
2, 1. Let's switch product. We're gonna switch the product to that one. This is for fake drink.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. We're gonna start there, and then we're gonna do a fake drink. All right. Looking at the product on this.